And welcome back to Sports Weekly on IEMG. Let's talk some college baseball because Cal State San Bernardino was red hot in the playoffs. Remember last week at Fiscalini Field, they won the CC2A championship, punching their ticket to the NCAA Division II tournament and a regional, which was at Point Loma University down in the San Diego area. And at the regional, the Yotes made the championship game. They went all the way to the final game against the host school, Point Loma Nazarene, and it was a dramatic finish in extra innings. The Yotes seemed to play their best baseball in the postseason. When it's playoff time, they really step up as they did this year. They were down 9-8 against Point Loma Nazarene when that ball's going to get through the infield and bring home the tying run in the bottom of the ninth. Yes, the Yotes were the home team for this one, so we are tied at 9. Take another look. That was the tying run. So we got extra. We got bonus coverage. We are going to extra innings for the regional championship. Only one team would advance and move on in the tournament. Tied at 9 in the top of the 10th. And the Sea Lions, Point Loma, gets the go-ahead run by a score of 10-9. But Cal State will still get their at-bats in the bottom of the 10th to try to tie things up. They get a man on second, but with 2 outs, a runner in scoring position, and the fly out will end it. Cal State San Bernardino, a fantastic season for the Yotes, an incredible playoff run to get hot at the right time, but they fall in the regional championship game. As Point Loma Nazarene, you can see there heading to the Super Regionals, they will advance with a 10-9 victory in 10 innings. What a year for Cal State San Bernardino. Great job for head coach Mike Nato and the Coyotes.
Well, I don't think people thought we'd be here, which was great by us. Just our men played so well. It was such a great game today. They had a lot of fight. Our starting pitchers with Saunders and Rodriguez coming back in and pitching for us. I keep talking about our guys and their relentlessness and their selflessness. They're growing so much, and it's just watching our program do what it did this year. It's just, I hope, putting us on the map again. It's a program that hopefully people are watching out for. But man, I'm just so proud of them. So proud of the guys. They played so well. Just timely hitting, great pitching, just to give us the opportunity to be here and play a great game and have an opportunity to win.
All right, great year for the Yotes on the baseball diamond. Really fun to watch them in the postseason. Well, speaking of Cal State San Bernardino baseball, one of their alum, Aaron Brooks, who also came from Cajon High School, is back in the big leagues, getting signed with the Tampa Bay Rays. He's bounced around the big leagues since 2014. The Royals, the A's a couple times. In fact, he was with the A's 2 seasons ago. Now he's up with Tampa Bay. Got a shot, and here was his first outing in the big leagues. We are a big fan of Aaron Brooks, and we hope he sticks in the major leagues. But here it was. He came into a high-packed, pressure-packed situation with Tampa Bay. Bases loaded against Toronto, and the grand slam for Dalton Varsho and the Blue Jays. Oh, and it was a walk-off grand slam. So a tough way to be introduced back to the big leagues for our guy Aaron Brooks from Cal State and Cajon. But if anything, man, he is resilient. He will bounce back. But a tough way. You're excited because you're back in the major leagues. But then to give up a walk-off grand slam, hopefully Aaron Brooks will get another chance to prove his wear out there with Tampa Bay. But very excited to see him back in the major leagues with Tampa Bay. And we've got more Cal State San Bernardino news as the women's basketball team has a new head coach. His name is Dario Frias, but his name is very familiar with the Yotes because he was an assistant basketball coach about 10 years ago. But now he's back to take over his dream job as head coach of the women's basketball team at CSUSB. And he is a longtime Inland Empire guy, so he says it feels really good to be back home. Coach, congrats. You are back with the Yotes, man. Former assistant, 10 years down the road, you are back at Cal State. So what was it about this opening at Cal State San Bernardino that you were like, man, this is the perfect spot at the right time? I want to get in there and see what I can do with this women's basketball program.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, thanks for having me, man. It's a full circle moment. You know what I mean? Being from the IE, graduated at Hoopa Valley High School, coached at Hoopa Valley, coached at Laverne, and it first started for me. I graduated from Cal State San Bernardino, so Cal State San Bernardino provided me as a first generation college student, provided me the dream to think big. You know what I mean? One of the things here at San Bernardino, they talk about we define the future, and they pretty much did that for me. You know what I'm saying? And when I started coaching here, my first tenure here, I was a volunteer assistant coach. You know, I had a wife and I believe at that time 2 boys, 2 kids, and I was a resident substitute teacher at Rubidoux High School. And then I would come here to Sanborn as a volunteer coach, and I was coaching under an amazing head coach, and Renee Jimenez, who's coached with Tara Vanderveer at Stanford, Beth Burns, who's the associate head coach at USC, and I got to see what a championship program is like and how you build a championship program. And we changed the program here. After we inherited a team at Sanborn, and then the following year we flipped it around. We went 19-9. We had the best start in school history, and my head coach ended up leaving to San Marcos, but I got to see firsthand, like, man, the resources are here at Sanborn. I graduated from here. I'm from here. So I was super excited when this opportunity opened up. I couldn't pass it up. You know what I mean? I live right around the corner pretty much from Sanborn. Their resources are here. Our athletic director, Sharif, he's been amazing. He's allowed us to like build a championship program here, and the pieces are here. So, we're all about here. We're all about degrees and championships. You know what I mean? I'm super excited to be here, being an alumni here, and to have the opportunity to bring some hardware here, bring some banners, and to give these student athletes, this community, and this city of San Bernardino like a taste of what it feels like to get to the NCAA tournament. And we've done that. We've done that at the places that I've been at. So I'm super excited to bring back some winning here at Cal State San Bernardino.
All right, congratulations on the Cal State San Bernardino job, Coach Frias. And great to have you back here in the Inland Empire. That's going to do it for this edition of Sports Weekly. My name is Pep Fernandez. Make sure you give this video a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. We'll see you next time on Sports Weekly on IEMG.